Yokoso and welcome, hi, it's me, Celery. I totally didn't forget to speak. It is me, the vegetable whom you seek. Smash Brothers chic. You know, I don't like this song. No, that's not true. It's not a bad song, I'm just not feeling it. It's called Gameness. Next. Do it, Scott. That was a fair amount of damage, if I do say so myself, in which I do. What the? What the? I was looking up something. I have the sudden urge to listen to Yabaraga 3. That last song, I was like, if I'm going to be listening to some beats like this, I might as well be listening to some Yabaraga. And then I was like, oh, I could just actually listen to Yabaraga. But then you started spitting on the beat and I had to turn it off. I know you don't like Yabaraga, it's too much for you. Just like Friedrin. With that big case that she has. You could never pick that up. Full of her knickknacks, tallywhacks, and trinkets. Ichi. I'm juggling several things at once. You know, Percival's probably better to bring out when we use Melusine. At least when she's in Form 1. She never does that much damage though in this specific one, like Scathaha is really the god killer. It's almost like that's her gimmick or something. It's almost like her kit's around doing that. Crazy, right? Do it, everybody. Nesmin Ha. Nesmin. Isn't that what Buzz Lightyear was calling himself, like Miss Nesbit? When he was drunk on tea and he had his arm pulled off? I think so. Most Pixar and Disney movies I've never seen to completion. Like, I've seen part of them, but that's usually it. Like, I've seen like a collection of scenes, and that's it. Goodbye, Indra. Shan't miss you. Ichi. Level 100 Tamamo. What kind of freak would have a servant like that? Looks at the camera. I'm really not feeling this. Oh, this song's pretty good. But it's not exclusive to this album. Oh, this is the last track we left off on, I guess. I don't like this. It's just like generic dubstep. We are going to move on to Frenzy Bloom. Or we could listen to Yabaraga 3. I choose Yabaraga 3. Yay. I wish this guy had better. Command codes? I'm blanking on the word for them. I think that's what it is, right? Command codes. Yeah, it is. Although most of my servants usually don't even have one. Not even Lancelot of the Berserker variety. And they're level 120. We could fix that. Recently at work there was a waffle day. The waffles weren't the best, but they were pretty good. I mean, like a free waffle, you can't lick that horse in the mouth really, but like you can try. You're just gonna seem like a fuel for turning down free waffle. Unless I guess they pooped in it, then yeah, I want you to turn down those type of waffles, but like so long as it is pancake batter, just a regular style, hardcore waffle, and you know what I mean. Can't read that. Raida Gosto. Benjamin K. It's like gorgeous P. Benjamin K. Grand Lancer Percival. Sure, we can try and take Grand Lancer Percival. Grandmaster Flash. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't want to take Grandmaster Flash. Let's say Grandmaster Heck. No. That's still like... I keep running into the issue. I really just need like a single target Lancer. Let's try... I don't want to because I've already had to use my command spells. So like if I lose, I'm just going to be like wasting AP. I saw someone's dog like got away from them and they were chasing it down in the most unenthused, just like I'm walking, but like I'm gonna wait for the street light to turn green type way. Like I saw a dog just walking and like bro was just like crossing the street and the dog didn't have a care in the world and neither did the people around it because someone almost hit it and the dog got scared and stopped and the guy just kept going. Like they didn't stop for the dog just like stops like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna get hit. And the dog was like real small and like it looked like a loaf of bread with legs, honestly. Yep. A good old loaf of bread with legs. Me when I'm laughing at my own jokes. But it's not even a joke, it's just the truth. The dog just looked like a loaf of bread with legs. I don't know what else needs to be said. But yeah, I felt bad for the poor thing. And then there was someone in a car, like people were trying to get it, and like the guy was slow walking, holding the like empty leash in one hand, and like someone in a white car just kind of approached it, and the dog like saw them and like ran down an alleyway. So bro was clearly trying to escape. And I just felt kind of bad. The world is a mean place to dogs shaped like a loaf of bread. I'm pretty sure Indra is not evil, so this nasty 25% crit's gonna be doing nothing. It's just a normal card. Ouch. New stream UI is very interesting. Actually, this is the stream UI that I've had for like the last 3 years. You've just never been here for a Fate Grand Order stream, but hey, Balls Lover. Yeah, this is actually the like old but gold. Like, we have thousands of hours using this stream UI. You've never heard of Fate Grand Order, really? I see. You live a great life. This is the gacha game that's been out for the last 10 years. As a fan of the Fate franchise, I started playing this and it was the worst mistake I've ever made. It feels so confusing to watch. That's because this is a high level grind, like, you know what I mean? could you imagine if, like, you didn't know what chess was, but you tuned in to the last 30 minutes of the World Grand Chess Finale, and people are just using terms you've never heard before, and just, like, cheering when someone just moved, like, a little small white piece. You know what I mean? You have no idea where to start for the anime? I was talking with someone today at work, because I was like, yeah, Fate's honestly like my main franchise that I think I like. And I was like, I just gotta come to terms with it. Like, this is like my favorite franchise, I think, of like anything. And then they were like, well, I don't even know where to start. And I was like, just start with release order. Like, genuinely, just watch it in release order. And like, if something doesn't sound interesting to you, as long as it's not like a pair of something, you don't really need to watch it. For example, if you really like Fate Zero and then Fate Stay Night, awesome, cool. And Fate Apocrypha does not sound cool to you, just don't watch it. It's a separate universe. Same thing goes with like Prisma Ilia. If you don't like the way Prisma Ilia sounds, don't watch it. You don't want to watch Fate Strange Fake, you're a freak, but just don't watch it. Like, there are certain things that I feel like you need to watch, like just Fate Stay Night. If you're talking the anime, I say play the games, but like if you don't want to play a visual novel, just like watch the Fate Stay Night animes. I said animes like a freak. Watch the Fate Stay Night anime, singular, plural. And then, you can then watch like Fate Zero, because it's like the prequel to that came technically after Fate Stay Night came out. It was like a prequel after that series came out, like written wise, but like in universe, if you want to watch it like prequel into like main series, then you could. But like, start with that, and if you like that, check out everything else, because everything else follows just like a really similar like premise. And you say if you get bored enough, you will. That's the spirit. That's how you do it from Egypt to France. A little thing called the confidence. If you go insane, yeah, I mean, if you feel freakish. Or just play Fate Extra, the video game. It'll be kind of confusing, but like, just do that. Just play Fate Extra. Or no, yeah, I guess. Or Fate Samurai Remnant, the game. I really like that game. I am a huge proponent of that. So like, I highly recommend playing Fate Samurai Remnant. You technically don't need to know anything about it. It explains everything. There's just a lot of little nods and Easter eggs that you're gonna not understand. And that's like the only downside to it. Some stuff is just gonna make 0% sense. Just tell you not to get into it. Yeah, honestly, I'd say that's honestly your best bet. See, there's this horrible grinding mechanic the game has going on, where you can get something called a Grand Servant. You have to do a bunch of grinding. That's what I'm taking care of right now. This is like the boring part of this game, but it's also like 90% of this game. So like, this game here, honestly, I say don't get into this game. Like, get into the Fate franchise, like the manga, the light novels, the games, the anime. Literally any of that. But if possible, like, refrain from this video game. Will I do the same thing over and over and over again? Yeah, it really is. That's all this game is. It's a farming simulator, but no Animal Crossing. See, I'm a gacha game player, but this is my only gacha game. I never played Genshin. And I played Princess Connect when that first came out because everyone hyped it up, and I played it for a minute. I played it at the first summer event, and then I stopped. And then I played when Uma Musume first came out, when it was just the Japanese version. I played that for like 3 months, and then I stopped. That's just because I like the Uma Musume anime, and I was like, yeah, I'll give the game a try. And then I was like, yeah, not for me, Chief. And then I tried playing Arc Knights, and like, I just can't get into Arc Knights. I don't know. It's genuinely just that I like the Fate franchise, so I can look past how terrible this game is. And you know, I should have taken that guy who had the level 120 Raikou. I've made a grave error. Man. So no Mother Gaming. And yes, I'm talking about the Horse Girl anime, but also game, but also manga, but also multimedia franchise. Oh well. Well, there goes my chance to have a level 120 Raikou on my support list. But you know darn tootin' that they would not have added me. Great, now there's no one here that I need to, I can even like use. Didn't know it had anything else. I wish I could live in your world. I don't mean that in like a mean way. I mean that like genuinely. It sounds like you live in like a world where like things are just like cool. Like me when I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like those who know versus those who don't. I'm going. My favorite part about Uma Musume is how in Cinderella Grey, they say that the horse girls are given the names of horses from another world. So like they know that the horses, the names that they give the girls are horses just that were like whatever from another universe, our universe. I think that's a fun little piece of lore that they just don't ever really talk about. They just kind of like mention it in passing. And like there's hieroglyphics of like Egyptian horse girls, and they're like, yeah man, we've just always given them names of horses from other worlds. And it's like, you just like know that? Nuts, huh? Balloons, as in the game with the monkeys? I see. And then you would love Arc Knights. Or maybe you already do love Arc Knights. Yeah, it is, but with anime girls. There's a character in it that's name is like Bean Sprout, I believe, or something Sprout. There's someone that, you know, they used to be a Fate Grand Order player, but then they had a bad experience, and then they stopped like playing it. I was in one of their streams because they used to raid me from time to time, and I'd hang out in their stream sometime. And like they just happened to roll that character, and I was like, "There's a character with a plant name in this game," and they're like, "Yep." And I was like, "That's crazy." And like I was just kind of lurking, and I heard them say the word out loud, and I looked, and that was just like the character name. It was like Bean. I gotta look it up. Yeah, her name is Beanstalk. That's crazy. But anyway, yeah. Like I wasn't planning to really talk to him because I didn't really want to be like, "Hey guys, it's me, Celery. Hi." Because I knew that I'd be put on the spot and have to like actually talk, and that again, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I just wanted to like be an enigma and just be like, "Hey guys, I'm just here for a second." But then I ended up having to talk to him and like entertain conversation. Again, not a bad thing. It's just like I wasn't really trying to do that. I just wanted to be a fly on the wall. Use them as background noise while I was like doing something else. Music really matching the gameplay. You saying that Rabbit Fired 2020 remaster is repetitive? Possibly. I see. Die. Oh, you know what happened today? I was told to die on the phone, but like, not actually, but it killed me on the inside. And then I bet you're like, huh? Not really, actually. It didn't kill me on the inside at all. I just want to talk about it. Someone at the work, someone on the phone at work, they said that I need to stop talking like I'm at the gay club, and I thought that was really funny. It's my second favorite insult I've received at work so far. Also, this song is only 4 minutes long, so you've heard 3 different songs since we started playing this album. These first 3 songs are just kind of samey, so to speak. And you say amazing work interaction. Yeah, it really was. Top 10 would definitely do again. It might actually be my favorite. The first one I just like because it was like my first one. Not the first time anyone said anything mean to me on the phone at work in the past. I've worked at call centers for years. It's just the first time someone said something at this job to me, which made it like special, you know? Warms my heart. You love unemployment? So do I. It's just unfortunately I have to be a functioning member of society for the foreseeable future. Da, 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 da. Hang on, I'm doing some mental math. I forgot where I'm at. Okay, cool. I can do this. Okay, not that one yet. Can use that one though. My main goal is to blow up, act like I don't know anybody, and also finish this grind and blow through all of my storm pods so that next stream we can play some Elden Ring. I got some bad news for the 3 of you that like watching my Elden Ring streams, but pretty soon I'm gonna have a really bad work schedule. Like, I'm gonna work this entire so Saturday is my last day off for like 2 weeks. So like, come Saturday, I work until Friday. Friday I get 1 day off, and then I work again until Thursday. And then from Thursday, I work to Wednesday, to when I have 2 days off again. Like, they are giving me split days off for like 2 weeks, where I get 1 day off a week. So for like 2 weeks, I am going to be on like genuine suicide watch, because I don't know if I can mentally handle going to work this much again. Sure, I did it when I was a bit younger, but like, just thinking about it, I genuinely want to quit. Like, I genuinely want to quit. They said this is the best they can do. They gave me 2 options. They said I either get 1 day off for 2 weeks, or I just work for 10 days in a row. And they're like, you get to pick your choice, pick your poison. It goes Halle Berry and Hallelujah, but the one in front of the gun lives forever. So yeah, they're like, yeah, you can either work 10 days in a row or you get these split days. Which works for you, honey? And I'm like, neither. So like, I got 1 week left to find a new job, and the search is going really bad right now. Like, really bad. So I think I'm gonna have to just stick it out, which is what I was afraid of happening. Like, this is genuinely terrible. And the worst part is I get 0 overtime for it. So you're saying, yeah, the hunger for money's wearing off? Yeah, because it's like, I'm just doing this just to suffer. Like, why are we still here? Just to suffer moment. Genuinely, dog. Like, genuinely. Because, like, at least if I got any... they even said if I worked the 10 days in a row, I get 0 overtime somehow. So, like, I'm genuinely just doing this for the love of the game, apparently. And, like, I already don't like my job. And I just feel like having to work all these days in a row is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Because I've already been this close to quitting. And I've already said that I'm going to give it 2 more checks. My next check is next Thursday. And then I get 1 more 2 weeks after that. And if, like, something hasn't changed, I'm just going to straight up quit. Like, I can't keep doing... like, I talk about this every stream. Every stream after my weekend. So I have Friday, Saturdays off. So every, like, Friday stream that I have, which is really like Thursday night, I always say this, but I just despise how my entire week is like, oh man, getting ready for work, because I have an hour-long drive to work. So that means I have an hour-long drive home, which means I spend 10 hours a week driving. And then I get home and I have to spend like an hour and a half preparing for the next day of work, like getting lunch ready, doing this, that, and the third. And it's just like, oh dang. Like, it just feels like I'm wasting my entire just life thus far doing stuff for work. Like, by the time I'm done getting ready for the next day's work, I pretty much have like an hour to sit back and like watch a couple episodes of anime, maybe a YouTube video, and then I have to go to bed so I don't fall asleep on the road. And I bet you're thinking, that sounds extreme. No, there was like several, like my first month, I kept falling asleep on the road and constantly almost getting into accidents because I was just so tired all the time. Because I was just having a hard time balancing work and like coming home. Thankfully now, with the benefit of hormones, I now don't have that problem of falling asleep. But like, it was pretty rough there for a while. An hour-long drive to work. You know, the worst part is, it's not even like uncommon. Like, it's like whatever. Like, people in my life that live in the city that I drive to every day, they tell me it's crazy. But people that live in my city are just like, grow up. Like, you know what I mean? I kind of live in the middle of nowhere. So even if I did get another job, I'd still have at least a 20-30 minute drive. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, cool. Ooh, you're only in P4. That might not be enough to take him out. We can try though. I mean, just being genuine, it's not a very sustainable drive. It takes a lot of money for me to make this drive every day. And it's also like bad for the vehicle. So like, I really need to find a new job, but like I can't. Because everywhere I apply to either shoots me down or pays in peanuts. And I can't work from home, which is what I want to do and what I'm honestly qualified to do, given my call center experience and this, that, and the third. Not to toot my own horn, but yeah, like, that's what I want to do, is just like work for some big evil corporation where I just like answer calls from home and it's like the same thing I do now, but at home. But can't do that because I don't have a place to really do anything at the moment until construction on the house is done. I'm kind of in a difficult living situation. I don't know, man. I love venting about this. You know why you know that I love this? Because I talk about it every week. I must just love to complain about my situation because I do it every week. Yeah, whatever. all cease and desist for now. We can go back to talking about our normal fun things like blueberry ice cream and cedar wood. Ooh, this is gonna hurt unless we can take him out with these 2 crits. Oh no. We didn't even hit 1 crit. GG. Oh, you want me to use Caligula? Yeah, this is where you do that. Although, I will be honest with you. Cat's meowing, but I will be honest with you. That's on the NA server. On the JP server, which is this one I'm playing on, my Caligula's not strong enough to do anything with. So, when the North American server is out of maintenance, or I guess global server as it's called now. When the global server is out of maintenance, I'll use Caligula for you. So you just have to like wait another hour until maintenance ends. Okay, sweet. $33. Yeah, this is a really grindy game. As you can tell. But again, I unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, just really like this game. I'm evil, I'm a freak, I'm a fiend. I'm a monster, I'm reckless. Even waking up at 3 p.m. That sounds like the life, honey. Although it's rather funny, as it's kind of self-destructive like you're saying. But that doesn't make it any less based and epic. Okay, sweet. Scothahawk can do a lot of damage. She's not gonna beat this guy, but like, I'm expecting at least like 1,500,000 damage. Not just from this, but just like from all of her attacks. See, like 900,000. Okay, then maybe like 1,200,000. Yeah, see. Nah, maybe pretty close. I don't remember what he starts with, but that's like, that's pretty good. You keep missing lunch. But is that big of a deal? I don't eat lunch on my days off. I usually just eat when I wake up, then I eat before, like, in the evening. I really just eat, like, breakfast and dinner. I once worked with an old man named Fred. And I was telling him one time, I was like, Fred, I could never figure out how to make like 3 different things a day. Like I'm always like struggling for ideas to keep thinking of new foods. And then he said, well, I really only eat like twice a day. And then I was like, you know what, Fred, that's a really good idea. And then, you know, I took that idea to heart and I'm still practicing it all these years later. You really only ever eat dinner? See, I used to do that, but then I realized, man, this stinks. It really just depends on what I'm doing, I guess. Like if I'm really on like my freak grind, then yeah, I'll definitely just like go all day without eating and then just be like, oh yeah, I gotta do that. But like if I'm trying to pretend like I'm a fully functioning individual, I try to like split up some meals here and there. This is gonna hurt. I really feel like I could be using a better Lancer, but I can't think of one that I at least have. I'm not a fan of eating snacks. Like maybe having one in the entire day, but I always feel like a smelly individual if I have more than one. I'm using 3. Yeah, I am, but I could definitely be using like I said, a better Lancer. I just genuinely can't think of one. I think Bishone, she has like supportive capability, right? That's what I'm looking for, is a so-called more supportive Lancer, but I genuinely can't think of one. Like, I mean, there's Romulus with his 3rd skill, but that's not really that useful in this situation. Like, if I was trying to use the Super Nezha, then yeah, totally, I could maybe do that, like have Romulus come in, swap out, and just have like a team of doing that, but I can't think of enough supportive Lancers, you know? This is that one song I was listening to at the gym. Those 2 old men started fighting right when it started playing. Well, actually, no. I can point out like exactly when it happened, when they started fighting, but yeah, there was 2 old men that just started fighting to this song. Like I was listening, it's like, man, this song goes hard. And then just 2 old guys started going at it. And it was like, what the? And just as quickly as they started fighting, they stopped. I think it was around here. You say amazing. That's what I said. You want me to use Caligula too, Zarika-san? Well, joke's on you. Now you both have to wait until NA comes up, because my Caligula on JP is nothing to note. I even say that in the notes on using the thing with the thing and the other thing. You used to do cardio. I getcha. My favorite is cardio. Like, I genuinely love running so much. It's just my body doesn't like to anymore. I've gotten geriatric and I can hardly do anything really. Are you talking about a treadmill? Or like an elliptical? Or the bike? You did mention the bike by name right there. Kaki P. Just stay on your phone. A little cringe, but hey. I mean, I guess as long as you're moving, that's all that matters, right? If you wanted to get a body like the Flash from all your running, then yeah, that's not going to cut it. But if you're just trying to get some steps in and also look at like Doom Scroll style, then you're on the right track. Did you used to like go to the gym with someone, or were you just like there being a freak of the week at the gym? And just also using your phone? That's really funny. And bro said, oof, my time at the gym is over. Legs melt. You went alone most times. I get you. Most? Oh, I get you. This is a really good song. So much so they did a mix of it in Yabaraga 5. And honestly, I kind of wish they would have kept it in the vault. It's not bad per se, it's just like, I don't know. I sure am not impressed whenever I hear it. In comparison to how good this song is, at least. Oh yeah, can't we pick the, like, heroic portraits now for the anniversary? So didn't they fail to release like a new Lancelot? Much to my dismay. I could have swore it was up until the 18th. Do I wail? I put sand in a pail. Sometimes I collect shale. But on that level of the scale, my bread would get stale. But hello, Azin Saint. Or, yeah. Hi. Mega whale. I wail in different aspects per so on the game. No, honey, this is Yabaraga. They have a song called Sakura Selector that I really, really like. It's from their first album. But yeah, I guess I'm a whale in like the regard of like physical merchandise. Not so much so like a whale in like spending money on the game. I have done it before, and I have like whaled before, but it's more like on a case-to-case basis. I don't like always sit back, and I'm not always like, oh yeah bro, new freak of the week, time for me to geek. You know what I'm saying? You'd say people who play this religiously respected forever. I mean, maybe shunned forever. I think people that play this game religiously, you gotta be some type of freak or geek, or maybe a combination of the two, and to make some evil third thing. Press the same button over and over. Oh, that's what you mean? Yeah, okay. Listen, honey. You have people like Zaraku-san who's been playing since it dropped for 10 years. You have freaks like me who've been playing since the global server came out for 8 years. You are in the presence of a couple of real disgusting individuals, so to speak. Ooh, the cat, she just came by and scared me so bad. Hi, Finn. You don't understand how much she freaked me out just now. Real exposing you. You exposed yourself by spitting celery stalks on that Caligula. Yay, Mary Anning. Wish you didn't quit. I mean, you could always restart. I quit the game for a while, and then you see I came crawling back. I was unable to shake it. Even when I quit, I still would come back and play the game for months on end, and then I'd put it back down. Incorrigible. I respect you more for quitting and managing to stay quitted. Hi, kitty. What are you doing? Not the best, but not too bad. An account is only as bad as you make it. If you want to, like, live the life, you can do it with much strife, but you can, like, wade through it. Believe you me, you don't have to have meta support to play this game. Oh, no, it looks like they're still releasing heroic spirit portraits, because they got that one that's clearly Ashiadomon and Tiamat. Unless these are the last two. They could be, which sucks. So no new Lancelot costume. And then you said, how do I have so many apples while farming? Longevity. They haven't released the Saber portrait, so there's probably more. But I thought they were stopping on the 18th, I swear. Like, I swear, I thought that it was only up until the 18th. And like, they're doing like that live, like, YouTube thing today as well on the 18th, right? So like, I'm almost 100% sure that this is just like it. Like, I'm thoroughly convinced this is it, Luigi. This is the furthest we could have gone. Nihon. ですね、7月14日, and then Kin, and then it's like 21 Kara, and then it's like Q Clover R と YouTube ライブで報道される. So it's like broadcasted live on YouTube at 9 p.m. Japanese time on the 18th. And then it says whatever, and then it's all like talking about the 2025 FGO Fest. Like, I'm 100% sure that this is like, that's what they've been saying on all the portraits they release. They keep putting that date of 7/18. Yeah, it is. Because even says here, Chiketo, I can't read that word, wa. Yeah, and it's like from 7/18 at 5 p.m. That's when it's going to start the ticket exchange. So like, the ticket exchange starts today at 5 p.m. Unless they're going to keep releasing more while still having the ticket exchange live. I don't know, dog. Just seems kind of saucy. But I like your enthusiasm. Your optimism tastes better than cheese straight out of the oven. They call that lasagna. I think that's the last track. Yep. Kintoki is like a nautilus. Bro has remained unchanged for so many centuries, but still remains relevant. Spishtar I've never used, and I've never really seen people like talk about her in like a, now this is a game-breaking servant. Now this one's a classic. Never really heard that. So like, maybe I said I was never a meta individual. Let's see, I want to hear that song Sakura Selector. I mean, I could just listen to the song by itself, but like, where's the fun in that, right? Do we want to... I'm feeling the Yabaraga. Sure, let's just go and listen to Yabaraga 1. And there's nothing to pick on the first batch. Do you mean this? Are you talking about the Heroics Portrait tickets, or are you talking about something else? And then you said that Spishtar used to be the holy grail for farming. Yeah, well, farming's kind of more difficult now. So you more just make like really specialized teams. It's kind of hard to have one person that farms forever. You say yeah to that? I don't know, there's some good ones, like the Ku costume's pretty good. Chiome's costume's pretty good. Gawaine's costume's pretty good. Mozart's costume's pretty good. That's all that comes to mind immediately, but I feel like those ones are pretty good. I mean, maybe they'll just keep releasing new ones and like every servant's gonna get a new one. And maybe it will just be in batches, like, okay, you can pick 2 from this batch. Now wait a month and there's gonna be even more. Like, I could see that maybe being a thing. But I feel like that's like real hopeful thinking. Like, we are like new levels of copium. We're on like copium 4. But it's not like 4, but like to the 4th power, as in like an exponential level 4 copium. Or maybe that's hopium. Isn't copium like when something bad happens and you're coping with it? Well, either way, I see it's pretty unlikely and that this is just going to be it, and like people that have a character that wasn't picked, it's like too bad, so sad. Oh, you know who looks really good? Charles Henry Sanson. He looks awesome. And also there's that Merlin in the white suit. That's pretty cool. That was the original one I was going to pick, was going to be the Merlin in the white suit, but then they announced like 50 billion of them, and now I'm kind of like, I really don't know who I want to pick, but I mean, I'm going to pick somebody, but I just have to wait and see. I kind of really want to pick Mochizuki Chiyome, but like, I don't know, she's just a maid. And not even like cool assassin maid. She has a mop. But I'll probably just end up picking Gawain and Bedivier. The Chiyome pick would just be because like the history of Chiyome has with our 8 years of twitching. When I say it like that, it sounds like a disease. Or like something's wrong when I say 8 years of twitching, but you know, Chiyome's been a big part of this specific JP account. She carried us a lot. And I feel like it's my duty to give back to the people. Because I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater. Please hit Nezha. One time for the one time. One time for the one time. Thanks, I guess, for not following what I needed you to, but that's alright. I have nothing planned for tomorrow, and I'm glad. I am not looking forward to my long work week ahead of me. Like, somebody actually tap in and save me. I don't want this to be my last 2 days off for 2 weeks. Like, please, tap in and save me. Oh, you know what I'm gonna go do on Saturday? You don't know what I'm gonna. I've been up for almost like what? I've been up for like 23 hours. No, 19 hours. So excuse me for talking poorly. I also have a job where all I do all day is say the same 4 things all day. So I'm kind of getting faster thoughts than I can muster. But anyway, on Saturday, what I'm doing that you do not know what I'm doing because I have yet to tell you what I'm doing, but it's something you could know what I'm doing because you know what I'm doing, but you don't know, but you could guess because you could potentially figure it out. I'm going to go see that new Superman movie with my brother. From said job that's like sucking me of all my life's blood, I got a $25 gift card to go to the movies. And it's like, yeah, I mean, that's cool and all, but like, I don't know. These monetary value gifts and whatever, they'll only take me so far. I still want to quit, even if you give me a $25 gift card to go see a movie. Like, I still want to quit. You haven't won my loyalty yet. So yeah. Oh, on top of being told that I sounded like I was at a gay club today, my supervisor had to give me a coaching about me not sounding like, it's not sounding professional enough. Because apparently a joke I told, so I had to do a supervisor call, which means I had to give a call to someone in a higher position than me because someone got mad. And the lead didn't like how I talked about the situation and said I was unprofessional. And my supervisor had to coach me about it. And I explained the situation to them, and they were like, yeah, it's whatever, honestly. Like, you really didn't do anything that bad. But that's what I'm saying. They were just kind of a stick in the mud. And, like, I know the person that told on me, and it's like, I really wanted to say something to them, but I'm like, I guess I could wait until I'm going to quit. And I could, like, make a really big, like, scene. But, like, even then, I probably wouldn't do that. I'd just, like, go quietly in the night and whatever. And you're saying I'd like 3 Superman tickets? Yeah, that's how you get me to like stay for 4 or 5 years. Just give me like 3 movie tickets instead of 2. The numeral of the saint. Come on, we know Gawain, the Knight of the Sun, Excalibur Galantine, multiples of 3. It's first grade, SpongeBob. But yeah. Effectively what happened in that call with someone, they got really mad claiming that they were supposed to get a discount, and like, it's like, no you weren't, you turned in your equipment, but your equipment was included with this charge, so you bought your own equipment for no reason. And they got mad at me, and then I told them, I was like, well, you can return your equipment, like, you spent $60 on a router. It's like, I asked them, I was like, well, can't you return it? And they were like, well, probably, and but I don't want to. I just set up a new password, and it's like, then kill yourself. It's not my fault that you don't want to have to go through the effort of reprogramming your router. Actually, that's not my fault at all. Genuinely die. Why are you making it a big deal for me? If you don't want to take back your router, then just like use the one you just bought. There you go, chief. Easy peasy. But yeah, they got mad, and I explained that situation, and what I had told the person who was like in a higher position, I said, I think it's funny, and I was like, I think the whole situation's funny, because they bought a router, and I asked them if they can return it. They said they don't want to, and they want us to effectively reimburse them, when they could easily return it and just rent equipment from us again. And then apparently they didn't think that my delivery of that was fun, so then instead I just got in trouble. If I had a job lined up, I would have quit because of that on the spot. Not because it really upsets me that much, but just to make a scene so that they all feel bad and have to deal with stuff. And then like, it makes it look like it's not that I don't want to work because I just don't like doing the work, but because I had a real petty reason. And I feel like if you quit because you look like you have a petty reason, at least in my book you win, and my weird sense of ethics and like what is cool and like my sense of aesthetics, I think that that's a lot cooler to quit for something petty. Stupid company. That's my dog right there. You get it. You get it. Because for one, the company's stupid that someone gave them false information, and then that they just kind of ran to it and immediately went and bought themselves a router, and then we can't honor what they had said because we're too cheap to give them a $10 discount, and too cheap to do anything for them as like a one-time thing because someone failed to give correct information. And then a stupid company in the regard that they then took it onto me and are all like, your delivery of this is bad, and you come across as condescending and would they say unprofessional. And it's like, actually eat a turkey sandwich and choke. Like, who cares? Dog, we work in an internet company. Stop taking yourself so serious. At the end of the day, if all the world's internet went out, you would have 0 skills. You are useful only in this man-made world that if it ever toppled over, you would be but another stepping stone. Yeah, you're genuinely right. Like, I don't know, man. I really don't like those people. It's like, who cares? It's like you said, yes, it's all they have, so they take themselves super serious, but like, just because someone has fun with their life and doesn't let their work life consume them and be their whole personality, doesn't mean you have to try and take them like down. One of my favorite things is they brought a karaoke machine in the break room, and it was because we were having like a company-wide potluck or whatever, and like it was encouraged for you to sing on the karaoke machine, and people were doing it. And here walks this stick in the mud created character. He comes like stomping into the break room, and then he tells them, he's all like, do you know there are people taking calls out there? Someone in my call was able to hear you guys singing. And then he's like, you need to stop. And you know what? That guy who said that, they were not a supervisor. They were just another peon like I was. And you know what? They told that to a supervisor who was supervising everyone doing karaoke in the break room. The supervisor just said, okay, I'll make sure of it. And guess what? They kept singing and it felt like people got louder. Because, like, who do you think you are? If a supervisor's in the room and people actively know, like, they brought a karaoke machine with, like, amps and everything. Like, they knew what they were doing. Like, for real. You think that you going and complaining is gonna like stop this? Like, why are you being so grouchy? Get a bag. Oh wait, you are getting a bag. Well, just get your bag and stop worrying about things like that. Like, what is a customer gonna do? Are they gonna say, is someone singing Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen in the break room? And then you know what you say to that? You say, yeah, I'm sorry. We're having a company potluck and people are really getting into it. Tee hee hee. Let's talk about your internet bill, because that's what you're calling to complain about, because your bill went up by $5 and you're 85 years old and didn't stack a bag, and now it's my problem to try and find answers for you. You know what I mean? It's like what every day is. It's like, actually, like, get a bag. That's what you're there to do. Stop complaining about what other people are doing. Live your life, free of strife. Oh, I thought that was a team-based NP up. My fault. You right. I find it easier just to ignore people. Like, maybe if I had more fire and more pep in my step, maybe I'd report people like that for being nuisances, but like anymore it's just like, yeah, dog, whatever. I feel like at the end of the day I can go home and I forget about like the actual job part. I just kind of complain that I have to go to work. I don't complain about like, oh man, the company practice has changed and I don't know how I'm going to help customers. Like, that is not what my life revolves around. So I feel like I don't care enough to really do anything. I feel like I can just go home and then I can think, man, my job sucks, so I have to do my job. And that's it. I don't care if I'm actually doing anything for people or this, that, or the third. I'm there to get a check. And then I'm also there to like complain about it. You were so real for that one. That is just like the modern experience. It's like, listen, dog, I don't care about doing a good job. I just want to get paid. I don't care if I'm actively like putting chemicals in the water. I just want to collect a check. I think NA's off of maintenance. If anyone's here... Ooh, my BlueStacks froze. If anyone's still here who used one of your Caligula coupons... Ooh, yeah, BlueStacks is bugging out. But yeah, if you use one of your Caligula coupons, we're about to do 2 nodes with Caligula. You think the maintenance is still on? Really? Cringe. Man, what happened to BlueStacks? I'm just going to close it and reopen it. Yeah, it's usually 2 a.m. for the global server and then 3 a.m. for the JP server. And then like other times it's like for stuff on NA it's like 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. 5 p.m. is like the daily update, 9 p.m. is like the, how you say, like the day change update where like you get tickets and stuff. And then on JP it's like 9 in the morning. And then on, for like the day change stuff, it's like 2 p.m. Hey, we get to do some rolling. Too bad all 10 people that were watching us just a minute ago have left. They probably got tired of hearing me complain about the corporate world. Yay. Hooray, the summer event. Holy schmoly, screams. Get off of me. Okay, who's ready to do some rolling? I'm not going to check that yet. I just gotta get 4 more copies of Lancelot. That's her name on the English server. Whatever. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 4 more. What do we want to listen to while we do some rolling? Does anyone have any suggestions? Of course you don't. It's okay. I'll come up with a little something light. I started making a playlist for when we do rollings, but then like I don't know. I gave up on that. Rolling My Limp Bizkit, that one's excluded. If you said Rolling Girl by like Hatsune Miku, I would have been like, yeah, sure. But Limp Bizkit, see, that's only allowed if we're playing that Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise game. Any other time, that song's forbidden. Here. I'm getting some songs ready for us. I don't want to listen to that on Bandcamp. They can't change the music. Well, we'll at least start with this. Pause. Open. Summon. Who's ready? I guess I am. Yoink. Ready? Yeah, I guess so. I like that CE a lot. I just realized it said limp buzz cut. That's really funny. Who's this? Who's Edian? Comedic Gengar. That's what you are. Gengar, but shorter. Slaps knee and head explodes. Well, where did Wuzedian come from? Who invited that runt? Oh, I didn't have that. See? That's crazy. Oh wait, I should take a screenshot of this. We love taking screenshots. Okay, next song. Honestly, I'm just gonna open up my music folder and pull up these songs. It's much easier than just trying to find them on YouTube. We're gonna listen. There's 3 remixes of this song. We're gonna listen to them all. In go. 3 remixes of this song. I bit my tongue when I was saying that, and I'm in pain. I guess we're using Windows Media Player. And starting with one of the remixes. Sweet. There's a fun part of this song. The song it samples, I first heard in a Future Funk song like 10 years ago. Like 9 or 10 years ago. And it says, I was meant to be your woman. And I always had it said, I was meant to be a woman. And I've been saying that for like 10 years. Was that the sissy hypnosis that made me to who I am today? Could be. Or maybe it was just me hearing what I felt in my heart this whole time. I told this to my mother and she said something like that. And I was like, well, I always thought I was just mishearing it. But I guess it was just foreshadowing. Right here. Wait for it. Yeah, right there. So I was meant to be your woman. I always said I was meant to be a woman. Who's this? Achilles? Oh, what? Europa? Bro, this happened several years ago. I will not let history repeat itself. I will stand up and shake my hand to fate. You know what I'm pulling for, honey. There's a certain saber that I like a lot. And I need 4 more copies of them to finish it in to be like, you know what I mean? Super ultra hyper miracle status. I need 4 more copies of them. You don't play anymore? Well, if you've been playing... If you played through Camelot, cutie, you know exactly who... Oh, well, there's my NP5 Gawain. Not really who I'm looking for, but sure. I'd also like to get Tristan, because I don't have a single Tristan, which always makes me kind of sad on this server. Arthur? Arthur's not on this banner, cutie. And I was going to roll for Arthur next year on this server. OG Saber, you are so funny. You are so cute and funny, you don't even understand. Like, your guessing warms my heart. You can do it. I believe in you. You can figure it out. I still hear it. I was meant to be a woman. I was meant to be your woman. Get away from me, Europa. Lancelot. There you go. I knew you could do it. Get away from me. Lancelot's a 4-star, cutie. Do you know what the append skills are? Because that's why I'm looking. Okay, append skills is something that was added later, I guess after you stop playing. Effectively, there's this thing called servant coins. You can use them to get a servant to level 120 and also unlock extra skills. You know what I'm saying? Those extra skills are things like they start with 20% NP, just like off the bat 20%. There's one that makes their extra attacks do more damage, and once they do specific extra damage to a specific class. And then they added 2 more recently, and like that's gonna come to this server soon. That being, dude, who are these people? It's gonna be one that reduces skill cooldown by 1 turn, and also one that makes it so that crits do more damage. And to do that, if you have a 4-star that's just a regular 4-star servant like Lancelot, it takes 16 copies and bond 15. And I only have 12 copies on the NA server, so I have to get 4 more copies. You say my quartz amount is crazy? That's because I only roll for Lancelot, and like I don't ever roll. I only play this game because of Lancelot. So like, I have no ever reason to roll for anyone ever. You said epic win? Not yet. I guess NP5 Gawain's gonna be pretty cool. But like, aside from that, not really. Not too base and epic. Why Lancelot? Because that's my beloved. What else needs to be said? I was meant to be a woman. Ooh, new Chima channel video. I'll watch that when I'm done streaming. Which will probably be when I wake up tomorrow. We some Chima channel heads in this chat. And if you're not a Chima channel head, well, someone will feed you a donut. Non-sensually. You're gonna go shower. Well, it was nice meeting you, Ozin Saint. It was nice to see you come through. I hope that we see you in the future. Salute the sun, have some fun. We have a Discord if you want to join. But then again, it's your first day out here, so I don't want to spring so much on you. So yeah, it was just nice to meet you. We'll leave it at that. It was nice to meet you. Get away from me, Dobrynia. 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 Doberman. Try again. Based run, Mephistopheles first pull. Still pretty base, we love Tawaratota. Hey, old dude. I've been eating this. It's not really, I guess it is instant. That's my first CE, like event CE. That's crazy. But yeah, I've been eating lately for lunch at work. They're like packets of lentils. They're called like Madras lentils. They give me some heartburn. They're not spicy or anything, but like anything with tomato tends to give me like mild heartburn. But they have like a coconut curry version of it. And like I've made coconut curry before, and I'm having one of those moments where I'm like, I would much rather just make coconut curry. Like this is like, it barely tastes like anything. It's not spicy at all. It's not sweet enough for me to be like, oh, this is good. So like I can hardly taste the coconut too. Like it's not the worst thing I've ever had, but it's definitely like level 1 coconut curry. But I guess it's not like the worst thing to have at work. I don't know. I miss making curry. Like curry is really good. It's also a great vegetarian food because like it's got a lot of flavor. And beans. Or chickpeas, depending on how you want to make it. I kind of miss getting HelloFresh for that reason. That was the only good thing about HelloFresh was just the diversity of stuff I got to eat. Sure, HelloFresh was really expensive, and I guess you could say it was time consuming, but like, I don't know. Botch run, we skip it. 1 in the chat if you want to skip it. 2 if you want to watch me suffer. Ginaco's butt. The CE Assault. Do it. You mean skip it or keep watching this? Oh my goodness, this is the worst roll known to man. Keep it? Man. But it's a botched run. I would much rather just skip. Hey, Tesuka Tripoka. You do be looking pretty fly, can't lie. Worst roll known to man. Anyway. Dusty Egusan, what are you up to aside from playing Limbus Company? Is that all you've been doing lately? Is Limbus Company on the beat? I see. Well, I'd expect nothing less from you, honestly. I'm glad to see you're still in character. Go hit him with that. Tehe. The art of death. More like the art of skip. Me and the boys when we throw up. These have been some of the worst rolls ever. Ribboned church. Well, I guess technically not, but it's the worst rolls ever if you're asking me. I've got a bunch of smelly people I don't care about. Except for you, Gawain. You're pretty cool. I guess I was looking for one copy of you, but I'd like to get the rest of the gang too. It's like, hey guys, it's me, Gawain. Gawain, where are your friends? He's like, oh, I'm not good enough? Well, I mean, you are, but like, hey, Ushiwakamaru, But like, I wanted more. But I want it now. Julius. I've seen enough. You think they're gonna have a summer costume for Bedivier? I know that Zaraku-san was saying they predicted. Okay, botch run, get away from me. I know that Zaraku-san was thinking that they were gonna do that for this summer event on JP. But I don't know, I feel like all he's gonna have is his Silverline Butler costume, and that's gonna be like it. They can't keep making him more dapper. But then again, Wakanda Easel has a lot of costumes and he's a 3-star servant, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. I just don't feel like it's likely. Butler swimsuit. Okay, see, we need that. Yeah, no, they just make him a whole new servant. Butler Bedivier Summer. It's a shame when history repeats itself. Not in my favor. Oh, I got a kaleidoscope. That's kind of cool. I got a message on Discord. They're both just server notifications. I guess I don't care that much about those. But I'll go ahead and mark them off. That's cool, I guess. I don't know, a K-scope's cool, but like, is it really that cool? Man, sometimes you have all the luck and sometimes you get hit with a duck. And sometimes you just get stuck. Inshun, Hozoin, Inshun. Bro, be like, poke, poke. I had so much better luck on JP, I didn't realize it until now. Now that my luck has me stuck, I realize I was quite the duck. But like the lucky variety. Cringe. It's okay, Waver. I still think you're pretty cool, but not when you do that to me. Drinaco Gaming. Man, what the? I'll get 1 in 24,000 quartz. I think so, you're right. I think I'll get 1. Just 1 though. You know, it's like that one meme where like, no one beats me 55 times in a row. Where it's like the loss rate is like 0 to 54 and like insert fighting game here. And the person says, no one beats me 55 times in a row. Or the other one where the person, they get beat 60 times in a row. And then the person leaves the like lobby and they send them a DM that says coward. It's like that. I wasn't looking at anything cool happen. I had to pick this song. You got an ad? Well, that's sad. But you can be glad, because during the ad, you miss no trendy fad. Which for me, rather bad. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Yay! Ransurotto! Quick, someone use the freemium thumbs up Lancelot emote in chat. Okay, fine, I'll do it myself. There you go. I even asked for the freemium one, not even the subscriber one. You guys are all out to get me. And I mean, I already knew that, but I gotta say it. Oh, now you use it? It's too late to apologize. Like that one song. Well, we kind of got a botch run here, unless this is like Mr. Squidward. Nope. Yoink. We got Robin Hood though. That's the man of the forest. Sparkle, sparkle. Nope. Shufu, more like die. Sparkle, sparkle. Nope. Get away from me. This is that future funk song I was talking about that introduced me to that one song that they sample and Make Me Go. Ho, ho, ho. Botch run, skip. Hey, Mephistopheles. Me when I get scared by the devil. I like Mephistopheles. I was gonna get him to level 100 on NA, but then I changed my mind. For what reason? I don't know, I was just kind of about to do it, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then immediately when I went to go do something, I saw someone on my like support list, not that I had added, but someone that I could, that had a level 100 Mephistopheles, and I was just like, It's not so much like they ruined me wanting to do it, but just like seeing someone who immediately had it right after I just had the thought, I was like, this is a sign that I shouldn't do it. At least that's how I felt. Lancer? Karna? Bro, what is with all these stray 5 stars? At least give me Oberon. Karna, I've already heard your spiel. Get away from me. Carnation Daisy, become my shield whenever I fall asleep. And fingers crossed? Eh. Listen, I'd like to do this, that, and the third, but Fate has other plans, you heard? I want to eat some Jello, but I don't want to make Jello, and also that's pretty bad for you. And I guess Jello's not really like, it's not vegan, but is it vegetarian? I don't think so, because they use like cartilage, right? So like, shrug emoji. I guess if I wanted to break taboo, I could. But if I wanted to break taboo for something, I guess I eat a lot of cheese, but cheese is like non-killing. I don't know. It like depends on what kind of freak you are for what like those rules even matter. Yogurt? What about yogurt? I eat yogurt sometimes. It always kills my stomach though. So I do it pretty seldomly. Alternative? I don't really think so. Hey, Shiro. Like, when I think of Jello, I think of like jiggly, sweet cartilage. When I think of yogurt, I think of like tart, mildly sour, runny, milky, like slop. I guess maybe you could say it's like in the same like vein, but I don't know. I mean, I get where you're coming from the more I'm saying it out loud, but like, you're like, I don't know. There was this lady I used to work with, and she said that her parents, that when she was a kid, they used to give her yogurt and tell her it was ice cream, and she went several years in her youth thinking that yogurt was ice cream, until she had ice cream for real one time and was just like super shocked at how different it tasted. It's kind of like that, you know? It's like, yeah, a nice healthy alternative to Jello, yogurt. And it's like, I don't know, man, if you want to get like the same experience as Jello, you're gonna have to really dress up the yogurt. But like, if you just want like a sloppy little like dairy product, like it's definitely something good. But I don't know. If someone presented it to me as like, here man, alternative, I'd be all like, no. Oh cool, Tristan. Finally, my first copy of Tristan. get out of here.
Countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
円卓の騎士嘆きのトリスタン召喚の命に従い参上しました。どうか我が身が役に立つことを祈ります。ご命令をマスター。
That's the blue-eyed guy from that anime Free. What's he doing here? I think my luck is finally changing! Gets struck by lightning. That's a reference to an episode of Billy and Mandy, just so you know that I'm not like, I don't know. I started doing it and I was like, no one's gonna get that reference. Because Billy gets struck by lightning twice, and he sounds all beat up, and he's like, finally, I think my luck is changing! And then he gets like, something bad happens to him immediately after that. It's from the episode where he has the bad luck snail because he spilt some salt, and he didn't throw it over his shoulder. So the snail went into his brain and was making his luck really bad. It's from that episode. Fire in the sky, fire in the sky, fire in the sky. Tristan! And double Mephistopheles. That's actually a killer roll. Oh, this said finger off. I was like, what does that mean? When did Shiro ever say that? Oh, hey, that, see? That's nuts. Black Grail at home. But I mean, it's still equally as hard to get. It's a 5-star CE. It's just like, between that one and Black Grail, you probably still want, no, you do want Black Grail. The damage buff over time is pretty much negated by how good its effect is, says Nerdy Johnson. You can trust Nerdy Johnson. Get away from me. Boo. I've got no patience because I'm not a doctor. Let's listen to Sakura Selector. This is that song I was talking about earlier being pretty good. Hey Tristan. 2, 1. What? Chiron, get out of here, you freak. Oh, Oberon. That's a buttered fly. Oberon. I like Oberon. He's a buttered fly. Like that one song. You know that one song? It's like Batafurai. Is that Esquaria song? You know which one I'm talking about, nephew. It's that Esquaria song. It's called Butterfly. But like in Japanese it's called Batafurai. You know what song I'm talking about, nephew. Like, stop playing. You know the song I'm talking about. No, is it called Butterfly Paradox, or is it just called like Paradox, but that lyric in it is Butterfly? Nephew, like, answer the question. I think it's called Butterfly Paradox. I'm gonna look it up, and we're gonna listen to it, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I know that song, and then I'm gonna kill you. I'm like 100, I'm having a hard time finding it, bear with me. Yeah, that is what it's called. Butterfly. It's Butterfly Delusion. I was on the right track, but, you know, still wrong. Get out of here with all this. We'll listen to the vanilla version. I have a remix of it downloaded. You said you don't remember? Well, you're gonna remember now, nephew. Strap in. There's like 20 seconds left of this song. So come and dance with me, baby. Reggae music. Come dance with me. The album cover is pretty cool because it's got like Yomu and she's squatting and about to like slice and dice with her sword. And it's like, wow, Yomu, can I be cool like you one day, bro? I'm sick of this. Ooh. Boo. Oops, I actually took a screenshot. Oh, hey, Chiome. That's pretty cool. Dog, that's Chiome from the streets. You can tell she's Chiome from the streets because she looks so, like, mangy. Like one of those dirty cats. The kind of cat you find and you're like, oh man, what kind of life have you lived to look that raggedy? And then it like meows at you and you're like, oh yeah, you sound like a cat of the streets. And that's it. I'm tired of this. Ooh, it's glitching. Oh, I think I now have enough to maximum break that Art C. That's pretty cool. Or maybe that's on JP that I only need one more. I can't take it anymore. I'm tired of losing. I'm gonna make my own miracles. Boo. Boo. Oh, cool, Tristan. Yeah, botch run, botch run, botch run, botch run. I have so many of the C now. These are some of the worst rolls I've ever seen. That's not true at all. We've had worse. like that one. I guess it doesn't matter because Lancelot's going to have that right up on next year's Christmas event, and I'm going to have to roll on that to get more copies of Berserker and Hokusai. So like, I guess it's honestly whatever. If we don't get another copy. I would like to, but it's seeming pretty unlikely at this point. Unless I make a miracle happen, we get another, like, what happened with the Berserker Lancelot. Oh, cool, Altera. I think I have her in P4 now. Four or 5 stars? Yeah, we're doing really good on that front, unfortunately. And you need to go to bed, but you doing stuff for like Limbus Company. You can't win to lose, cutie. So you might as well just die. Dang, we use like 1,000 quartz. Let's burn some tickets. Honey Paganda. Lauda. Oh, Oberon from a ticket? Okay. I feel like my CE pull for this one has been like really bad. Yeah, I've only gotten one Lancelot. It is pretty funny, but like in like, I don't know. It just kind of sucks. Are you kidding? Oh hey, there's finally another one of those C's. Like a Keyray kind of funny way. You mean like when... oh, there's Keyray right now. But remember in Fate Extra when he made Lancer eat the curry? And he's like, no! And then they're like, he must actually think that this is some type of reward. Fate Extra is a cool game. Fate Extra CCC is what I'm talking about specifically. She. That sounds like someone laughing. She. Toriparu she. Why am I getting so many copies of Dear Muid? We've gotten like several of him. The bro is like every other summon. It's like, oh, what, you want the bug-eyed Jill's Dojin seller? Well, how about Dear Muid? Pick your poison. Well, since we're listening to stack, we might as well go into Necromantic. Boudica. Shuro, I'm getting sick of you. Ushiwakamaru, it's nice to see you. But could you, like, bug off? Another Oberon. Whoa. I want to see you die. Misasuke, I want to see you die. Kitatsuka demo. Kitatsuka demo. NP5 soon. Yeah, like one more copy is all I need. Doki doki waku waku. Look, are you seeing this? Have you seen how many copies of Dear Muid I've gotten? This is so funny, because the reason I have Scothaha on this server is because I wanted to roll Dear Muid. And you know what? You know what? I accidentally rolled a copy of Scothaha and one copy of Dear Muid. Like, it's now finally coming back to haunt me. When I said it, when I was playing this game back on year 1, I had said, man, I hope I rolled Dear Muid, and then I rolled Scothaha instead. Like, it was terrible, dude. It's coming back to haunt me. That's what you said. You said you wanted Dear Muid. The me of like 8 years ago is all like, oh, sweet. Dear Muid, you're getting him. Me, yeah, but that's not who we really want. Doki doki waku waku. Doki doki waku waku. One more time. The last 2 tickets, the ultimate sacrifice. Well, that's pretty good. I thought that was a squid, but that's like a skeleton, right? Or is it a squid skeleton? Old dude. It's like, I don't know, I see the skull. I think that's like, I think it's a hand. This long barrel is great, it'll increase my power. It's honestly, excuse me, it's great that it makes me even more accurate. Honestly, I feel great. I'm pretty sure I can hit the target now. You want to know what happened to my right leg? We're on vacation. After all, it's only polite to keep up appearances, isn't it? It was a store he just happened to stop by on a whim, but he also found a toy he liked more than he expected, and so the Black Sun was in high spirits. Yeah, Tetsukatari Polka's a pretty cool guy. Oh wait, I forgot, I have 2,000 of those quartz fragments. Yoink. Manteku. Oh, 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 oh. One more time. We'll listen to Giant Killing after this to just keep up stack. Boo. 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 Dude. I think it might be over. This is so horrifying. Infinity-san, hello. How's summoning been? I'll let someone else answer for you. Oh, cool. I needed more copies of that CE. A caster? Man, a book. Unironically, that Kiara CE is something I actually need to maximum break. Who am I rolling for? Take a guess, honey. I'm rolling for a Saber. Who you think it is? Camelot Saber. You can do it. I believe in you. Dog, this is literally what happened when I stopped playing the game for like 2 years. This is the same exact story. Except for this time I don't have $400 to spend. Tristan? Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna have to go and burn some CE soon. Well, if we can walk away with NP5 Tristan, I'll still call this a win. Even though it's not a win to like how I want. Bragging about your summons while we're suffering a morb economic crisis. An economic morb session. Mods, ban this braggadocious individual. Oh hey Gawain. Oh hey Gawain. Get out of here, book. We hate literature. Honey, you're doing a really evil thing right now. I don't think you realize it. But stop while you're ahead, please. Well, NP5 Oberon. I'm not going to stop saying honey. That person on the phone just makes me want to say it more. So you weren't here for it, but I said it earlier. But on the phone today at work, someone got mad and told me to stop talking like I'm in the gay club. It was in regard of me saying honey. I'll give up if I get NP5 Tristan before I get another copy of Lancelot. That's what I'm at, honestly. If I can get one more copy of Tristan or one more copy of Lancelot, I will actually give up. But it's looking like neither of that's going to happen. This is why I had 2,700 quartz saved up. Really. I was filled with hope for a second. You yanked the rug from under my feet. I hope you're proud of yourself. I'm getting a lot of this C, huh? And see, I keep getting these worst rolls known to man type rolls. Ugh. Oh, Catalante? MP6 Orbidon? Jeez Louise, dog. I'm about to hit max pinned on 15 Orbidon pretty soon. What you wanna do? You know, Lancelot, you do this to me. You take my heart out and rip it, but you know what? I still love you. No matter how much abuse in 20, 40, 30, 50, 60 years, my heart won't die no matter how hard I try. In P7 Orbidon. I now have enough copies of Orbidon to be able to get him to like 2 to max. I'm probably gonna do that now. Please, bro. I didn't realize I used up like, I'm used like what, 1,000, like 500 quartz now. And I've gotten 1 copy of Lancelot and 7 of Orbidon. At this point, all I want is like 1 copy of Tristan, and then I can like comfortably call it like good, and I'll just cut my losses. And then it'll just be the saving game until next year. Again. What you wanna do? I need to go to bed. But here I am, suffering instead. What you wanna do? I'm just in awe, like, I can't believe history repeats itself. And it's not like the Eye of the Tiger song. No, that's not that one. The Best Around is what I'm thinking of. You know, you're the best around. That's the one that has like the it's like history repeats itself. That's that one that has it. Ooh, okay, I can quit now. Of course, after we do our 2 summon. Well, GG. I forgot to get the picture of that one, but whatever. Do we want to take a look at what we've all acquired? Bro. Well, I'm going to burn all the undesirables and then we'll take a look at that. I live the whiny, 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 cowardly turtle. 20, 40, 50, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know if I have enough EXP saved up to get all these losers up. Like, I still have a bunch of servants from, like, Anniversary and stuff that I still haven't leveled up. Like, I probably do, but I'm going to complain about it because I'm a little upset and I'm just, I guess, talking to hear myself talk. We only got 4 Ushiwakamaru from all that? That's crazy. No, I probably have enough. Let's take a look. How many deer movies? Okay, so we didn't get as many as I thought. We got more Inshun, but I felt like I was getting 1 deer movie for every other role I was doing. Alright, now let's see who's all the freaks and geeks we rolled. So we rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Gawains, 1 Altera, 1 Lancelot. We rolled Chiron. We rolled a total of 5 Tristans, 1 Karna, 1 Auropa, 1 Mochizuki Triome, 1 Wuzedian, 1 Catalante, and 7 Oberon. Not 1, not 2, 7 Oberon. Holy schmoly. Is it not worth it? No, it wasn't. But, you know, I tried. Now I gotta wait another year, then I can try again. I don't even know how I feel, man. I still need 3 more copies of Lancelot. But again, Christmas next year, he'll have a rate up, so I guess that's just where I'll have to go hard. But this is how it always goes. When I just need like 4 copies, I end up having to spend like 10 billion quartz every time. It's okay. It's okay. I'll make it work. We got a year to prep. Ekusu Kariba Guaranteed. One, two, three, four. I wish Zeddy-san was here to see this. They love Tristan. Too bad they died in the fire. Nursery Rhyme was only NP1? That's kind of crazy. Oh well. Ring the bell. NP3 Chiome? Okay, now that's epic. I don't care who you are. You have to admit, this is one of the coolest things you've ever seen, ain't it? I don't care where you're from. NP3 Chiome? You ain't never seen nothing like this before. Don't I have Uzetti and NP4 on GP? You know this, nephew. Like, you know this. Don't I have her NP4 on GP? One, two, three, four. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is such a sad day for girls like me, huh? One, two, three. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is whatever. This is fine. We had... I don't even know what you want to hear from me. I'm kind of bent out of shape, but not too bad. It is what it is, I guess. First of all, die. Second of all, goodbye. And then I know I have a good amount of EXP in storage. But I kind of want to get off the NA server for a minute. I don't really feel too upset about it because this has happened before, but like, you know what I mean. Who's up playing with a worm right now? Show of hands. Show of hands. Oh yeah, also we have more than 0 people watching us right now. If you guys want to check it out and you want to like hang out and see the pain that we go through, you can check out the Discord. Check out our Discord here. Oh hey, Ozin Saint. You out here back from your shower to get the power? You're playing with your worm. Do it squirm. But yeah, if you want to check out that chord, there's that chord right there. I always ask that if you want to join that chord, follow first, please. Because, like, you know, it's kind of like skipping the ticket gate. But, like, I can't force you to do anything. I want you to live your life and have fun. So if you want to, like, break taboo and show up on Naboo from Star Wars, feel free to do so. Hand up. Okay, I see ya. Dusty Egusan. I expect nothing less from the goat. That's you. You're the goat. Or are you the goat? Or maybe you're just good friend Dusty Egu. How come Kazuya hasn't made his Dear Muid? Zadaku-san, you know Kazuya personally, right? Why doesn't Kazuya have his Dear Muid as his Grand Lancer? Like, you know this answer, nephew. Why isn't his Dear Muid his Grand Lancer? He clearly likes his Dear Muid. Oh, whatever. You're both? That's crazy. I didn't know you could be both. Hey, do you know that one image, and it's of Donkey Kong, and he's sitting next to that lady, and someone on YouTube commented, wow, this is crazy, I never knew he was real, but it's just like a CG, like, they're just like forcing him into the scene. Asin Sainto-san, I see you joined the Discord. Nice to see you went into the chord. But you should follow too, because like I said, it's always weird when people join. I mean, like, you can just like join, but that's usually my ask, is that if you want to join the Discord, you hit the follow button. But again, don't hurt your back. Live your life.
What are you doing to my celery?
Thank you, honey. Move and groove as you please. We appreciate you. Do I ping when I go live? I don't want to bother people. I could. Would you like to? I guess I've never asked anybody. Does anybody even care about that? I thought you guys all hated me and want to kill me. So I try and go live in secret so that no one comes and fights me. That's kind of been like my whole idea, is that like I don't want to get beat up, so I don't ping anybody. Oh, you know what's fun? I got an American Express card recently, so now I can buy Japanese goods from sites, because you know how a lot of like, what do they call it? I can do this mental math, because you know how like most credit card companies in the West, they block Japanese site transactions for lame reasons? Well, now I have the ability to do that. I can finally buy those Rough Sketch albums that I've wanted for years. And then you said there's no point. I mean, I thought you joined for the memes and the fun. I could ping you guys. I guess I'll start doing that. Someone suggested it one time, and I was like, you're insane, but like, I don't know, is that what normal people do? Listen, I've been streaming for like 9 years, but I don't know what other people do. Like I said, if you want me to, I can start setting it up. Hang on a second, I'm looking something up. Oh, okay. Hang on, I'm owning someone online named Dusty Egusan. Bro sent a picture of Mamuta and didn't even know what a Mamuta was. 1080p gang today. Did you just show up, Zeddy-san? Were you having life and having fun? Are you saying that the stream is only coming in 1080p today? Twitch when they revoke my affiliate status. Ugh. I heard a second of myself. Oh my goodness, it is only in 1080p. That's crazy, but whatever. I'll fix that, I guess, at the end of the stream. We're having a real clear one today. That's nuts. Well, you're the first person to tell me, or I would have done something sooner. My fault, original gangster. My fault, original gangster. Oh, what? Well, Twitch affiliates, it now says limited availability. What does that even mean? Hang on, I'm looking over to see. You know, I don't know how I can change this. Normally, I thought it's been fixed for a while, but here I am seeing that it's making me do it in 1080p. Can I switch that? Oh, well, whatever. We'll see what happens tomorrow, I guess. If the Elden Ring stream is in like 10 million billion p, then we'll know that something is amiss. Okay, yeah. So the transcode ability, that is as needed. So because I'm a low priority streamer who's ugly and smells bad, it looks like there must be some big streamer who's streaming and has a lot of viewers, or like multiple of them. So as such, I can only stream in 1080p it seems today. Blame the Twitch. Can't blame me this time. You're gonna hit that sack and go to bed? Well, it was nice to talk to you. Have fun in the shed. Refrain from eating lead. Poverty stream, that's what we're having right now. Listen guys, we need to get 50 subs right now so that Twitch will suddenly decide to partner me, and then I can have the encoding transcoder abilities just like everybody else. Come on guys. Is what I would say if I cared, but I don't. I mean, I care that you guys are having to suffer, but like, I guess we gotta take it up with Twitch. I don't really like this grind. It was more fun on the Berserker one. You love lead? Well, eat it sparingly. You know, like, how the Romans, they used to use that, like, type of lead as, like, a sugar. And, like, they used to put it in their wine. And, you know, it led to a lot of health problems. And then in that episode, or I guess even the light novel, if you read that. But in Goblin Slayer, the dwarf character, he was drinking it. It's called like Varoom, right? Or something like that. Varoom, something like that. But yeah, he had bought it. Why isn't it showing up? And he was like, he's like, yeah, this isn't, this amount of lead, it's not strong enough to hurt a dwarf like me. Are you guys seeing this? Why isn't my grand score working? Okay, cool. Once I complete Nezha's tree, I'm honest, well, I gotta finish the extra missions too. But like, once we do that, I'm done grinding the Lancer one. I really don't want to like super grind it. I think we have to do it like 60 times or something. Yay, Nezha. Super Lotus Bros. Okay, let's get this bread. It is like, it's either 50 or 60, right? That you have to do to like complete this in junk. Get away from me. No, this is the right one. Mash, get away from me, honey. Here we go. 50. Okay. Let's see. I think it's just 50. Let's go do it the last 4 times and fight Super Boss Indra. Oh, I gotta do it like, no, only like 4 more times. And then after that, I honestly need to go to bed. Well, no, let's just go fight Super Boss Indra. If we don't see like a good, oh, here we go. Don't care. Didn't ask. I got a ton of emails, and they all are terrible. Just disheartening schlop. Indra. We should really focus, I think, on taking out his goons. But what's, looking at some good damage too, though. Try and get a little good damage off. Just a little. But yeah, we gotta focus the goons, I believe, because he gets all those crazy buffs from them. And normally we just kind of steamroll through his health bar. Yeah, like 1,000,000 damage. But normally we just kind of steam through the health bar, so we don't have to worry too bad. But now we do. See what I mean? Now we all die. Please, Nessa, I need you to take out the goons. I need you to get the goons gone. Start gooning. It's like, I mean it in the Batman type way. Okay, cool. So this should just be his normal NP, right? Or is he gonna like onus? Because I know the other one, he has like buff removal when he has his goons up. But this is just like yeah, okay, cool. I mean, Elizabeth is dead, but who cares? Oh, she survived? Yeah, see, without his goons, he's like a laughingstock. Oh, his goons are back. GG.
Is what I would say if it wasn't for the something leading to something. One thing leads to another, and your mother's sucking the udder.
The other end of the pistol. So die. Please hit Scothaha, all of you collectively. This is not gonna hurt too bad. Maybe it will. I think we lost. It's okay, I don't really care, and I'm kind of feeling emotionally vulnerable. Then I will use a quartz. Ascension mid-battle. Yeah, that's how you know you're gonna lose. Ouch. Oh, Nessa, you did really good, cutie. Good for you. He's got so much defense. Yeah, he does have the funnels. He thinks he's the new Gundam. But like the one that spelled like the letter N, then the letter U, the new Gundam from Char's counterattack. One time, 5 turns. You know what, Nezha? I think you got this. I think you could do it in 5 turns or less. That's just for the heal, really. Do it, Nezha. Yeah, pretty bad damage, but hey. You think Charles Main should have those? Yeah, he does fly up into the air. He does think he's a Gundam. Not a Gundam pilot, but like an actual Gundam. Oh, Romulus. Ouch. It is not looking good for the hero. But that's okay. Do it, Nezha. I believe in you, honey. Roasted chicken. We're gonna have to use a quartz because I'm out of command seals and I don't want to have to do this again. And you know what? Frankly, I don't care. Wow, I used the quartz. Oh no. I don't recognize this song. Aerial by Karut. Nice 0 damage you did there, cutie. I guess I probably should have hit with Nezha before Skathaha, but my thought process was to get her overcharge effect. That may be my downfall. Yeah, it definitely is. I'm scared. Stop hitting Skathaha. She can't take many more of these hits. What's with this targeting? Did everyone just die? Yeah. What? Are you serious? Yeah, the Gundam is too strong, dog. This is more like a Dunbine where he's got the aura power. Oh yeah, I forgot I could have done that this whole time. Oh well. And I have nothing but area of effect lancers, so we're doing like really subpar damage. But I don't have to give you the play-by-play, you're seeing it. If only I had hit with Nezha first, we wouldn't be in this predicament. But I thought, you know, oh yeah, it'll be fine. Oops, I didn't use her guts. Oh well. This is the worst day of my life. Yeah, like that's what I've been saying. Like if I had just done it earlier, I wouldn't have lost. If I had just hit with Nezha first. But yeah, I really don't know what type of Lancer team I could make. Like the Berserker one, I had at least Nightingale for support, but I genuinely have no clue. Like support Percival, support Elizabeth Bathory, and like support Mary Anning, and like fake support Romulus is all I could think. It's just lame. But that's the name of the game. Reiko, Swimsuit, and Leonidas. That's actually not bad. I forgot, yeah, Leonidas can be some good buster support. Just good support in general if he keeps dying, I guess. But like, I don't know. I really don't know. That's honestly a lot better of a C. I actually forgot it existed. Crit damage, NP start, and like buster damage up, something like that, right? That Mama CE that I have a couple. Oh, what's this server that I only need one more of those? Not NA. Why is this by level? Yeah, 90% are DPS, and then you have Mary Anning. And that's your one, supportive Lancer, guys. Come on. And fake Elizabeth Bathory with her charisma for women. Come on, guys. Just use those servants. What do you mean? Sweet. Why did I choose the other Chinese woman as a Grand Lancer? Because I like Nezha more. If we gotta choose between two Chinese Lancers, Chen Liang Yu, I like her a lot. I'm sure that her P is just egg drop soup, but I prefer Nezha because she's a lotus root. And them's the breaks. Dude, I'm gonna get so little sleep. Cause like in 3 hours, the dogs are gonna wake up, and then they're gonna come and like lick me while I'm asleep like they do every morning. Oh well. Why didn't you choose Leonidas? No, why didn't you make Benkei your Grand Lancer? Just like grind him up right now, right this second, dog. I'm part of the pack. Yeah, but I want to be part of the nap pack, not the waking up early in the morning pack. I want to be part of the pack that wakes up at noon. It's really just one of the dogs, and he just kind of comes by. He's only really done it a couple times, but I'll just be asleep because I don't have a room right now. I'm sleeping in a walkway, but I'll just be like asleep in bed, and he'll just come by and just like lick my ear, and then I like wake up. It like freaks me out, and I wake up and I'm like throwing my arms like, what's going on? And then I remember, oh yeah, that's just him. I'm like, oh yeah, that's just Dee Dee. And then there he is just like looking at me, and I'm like, why are you doing this? And then he just walks away. Shaking him so loud, I guess so. The dog's like, I can't tell if they're still alive. Let me get a quick taste in. I mean, at least that's the funny answer. It's like, bro's like, I don't know, I thought you were dead, so I'm just coming to lick you real quick. It's like, okay, if that's the reason you're doing this, it's okay, then. I'm alright with you doing this. Well, that's more of a cat thing. Cats are more the ones that harass you because they think you're dead. So close, Scott Hot. You know, I never really liked the Bruce Timm Batman cartoons, like Batman the Animated Series. I genuinely have never liked those. But I've been watching YouTube videos lately about people talking about it, and then I usually kind of think, maybe I should give it a shot. But then I think, nah, I'm good. I'd rather be dead in the ground than before I'm watching no Bruce Timm Batman. Listen, I don't even really like Batman that much. He's cool, like on paper, and like Batman Court of Owls is really, really cool. But like, I don't know. For the most part, I don't think Batman's like that cool. Specifically, yes, I really like the Court of Owls. I thought that was an amazing story. Zadaku-san, are you ready for more comic book homework? I want you to read Batman Court of Owls. I'll send you a link. It's only like 2 volumes, which is like 8 comic books. Listen, you read Superman, Absolute Superman, and that's pretty cool, right? And you know what the best part is that Court of Owls is over, so like, once you read it, that's it. You don't have to worry about any more chapters or trying to keep up with it. You just gotta finish reading it, and that's all there is. Them's the breaks. It's neat, but you wouldn't say it's super cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's understandable. Honestly, like, if we're gonna be real, it's like a 7, like a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. I think it's really cool, but like, I don't know. It's not peak fiction, but I think it's really cool. I had to sneeze there, and I've alerted the cat.